You are looking at the cover to TikTok IPA 2, which is part of the bigger Clockwork Watch world. Here is the creator of that world. Now, at Geek Syndicate, we love this world, but maybe the world doesn't know about it. Why don't you tell us what it is?
Well, the world is this rather bizarreness where you've got a clockwork automaton who something miraculous happens to him, and then he gains his sentience. On gaining his sentience, he realizes that he's even way below the working class, and he decides he needs to do something about it. So while dealing with emotion, I mean, it's a little bit like a kid waking up and finding out that I'm in love, what does it mean? Well, he realizes that there's more to life than just stacking beer, and he decides to do something about it by asking questions and then taking, well, let's say, law into his own hands. TikTok 2 is the beginning of a long journey that touches on a mashup of the suffragette movement, the civil rights movement, the abolition of slave trade, but also gender politics and the fight for civil rights and civil liberties.
All that, and it's entertaining, and it reaches into the real world. What other things do you do around it?
Well, Clockwork Watch, the bigger story, the umbrella story, is a narrative told through graphic novels, an online world, an actual individual newspaper. This is this week's newspaper, and role play, live events, and film. So last week we hosted our second immersive theatrical experience at the East India Company room at the Royal Museums in Greenwich, where we were asked to bring to life this bizarreness called Clockwork Watch and invite the public in to take ownership of certain parts of it. So it's an ongoing living story, possibly the first of its kind. We're telling a story for 5 years, and it ticks every week.
Well, it's going to continue.